A middle-aged guy here with a quick bargain of the day again. So I was looking through the advertisement for Dick's Sporting Goods, and I should just stay away from that place. In all honesty, it's just ridiculous. Anyways, it appears that they're either parting ways with GoPro, or they're going to stop selling electronics altogether. The sales associate really wasn't too sure about that. But anyways, let me go through what I was looking at. So I went and bought a couple of things for my cameras, and like I said, fishing season should have started already, but here in the Gulf Coast it's spring break, and trying to avoid all the chaos and loonies on the beach. But let's just go over what I picked up, and I'll give you a quick price breakdown of what we're looking at. So it's all fun and games. Yep. The first thing I bought was this GoPro. It's called a gooseneck. It's basically bendable, foldable, adjustable thing here. It's got clamps for a clip or suction cup on the bottom, and it's got another clamp on top for the camera. These are normally like 30 bucks, and I think if I'm not mistaken, I bought it for $7.49 right here. The next thing I bought is this GoPro Fetch. It's that the dog harness with the cameras on it. It's got a camera on the back and a camera on the front for them to use. This is about $40 usually on average, and I bought it for 15 bucks. And I take it back, I think it was like $49.99. It was 15 bucks. So it was a pretty decent little deal. The other thing I picked up was my favorite thing actually, was a Sportsman mount. $59.99. Retail price. Got it for $14.95. You can mount these on fishing rods, gun barrels, or gun scopes I should say, not barrels, and anything like that, crossbows, compact bows, all that other good stuff. But for me, probably fishing rods, and I can't really see mounting it on any of my guns just because of the kick. I can't see the picture staying that stable, so it just, you know. I also bought a roll bar mount, which is like the handlebar mount. It comes with a couple of clamps. It comes with actual mount itself and a couple of clamps and screws. This was $7.50, usually about $15-18. And finally, last but not least, I also purchased this handlebar mount. This one is $19.99, and I got this one for $17. Sorry about that. I got it for $7.50 also. So all in all, with tax, I ended up paying about 50 bucks. Really good prices on this GoPro stuff. Another thing I saw, if y'all can find it, I don't know if I couldn't find any at my local stores. The little GoPro Sessions, the Hero 5 Sessions, the little cube camera. I have one. Freaking awesome. It's voice activated. It also records in 4K, all that other good stuff. And we'll be seeing me using that camera here in the next several weeks as I start getting out there to go fishing. And actually have to go down to the property here in a couple of weeks and check out the feeders and get all that ready for the deer season coming up. But those session cameras, they were running, I think at the beginning of the year, into last year, I think they were like 300 bucks, 400 bucks. And then when I bought mine, I bought it for 150, I want to say. And now it's been about a month, about almost 2 months since I bought mine. 3 months since I bought mine. Yeah, 90 days, over 90 days. Anyways, they had them online, and they were listing them at $74.99, which is an awesome price if you can find one in your area. I checked the surrounding stores around here, and no one had anything. It's limited to whatever they have on hand at their location, so you can't really order online or anything. They're just trying to, limit the inventory they have at the store. But yeah, like I said, it was awesome. Great prices. If y'all get out there, check them out, look it up. They're clearancing everything out. When I left, there were some things still there, accessory wise. I do have a ton of accessories for my action cams, different clamps, different mounts, all this other good stuff. But GoPro makes really, from what I've seen, and my friends have them, they make really good quality stuff, and the prices were phenomenal, so I really couldn't pass it up. The other clamps that I got, I bought them on Amazon, and I think it was like a 50 piece for like 17 bucks. They work really good too, don't get me wrong, they're really good, but the plastic, I guess, isn't as heavy as these are here, and it's a pain in the butt tightening those down. Sometimes you got to make sure you have a screwdriver. Another word of advice: if you're going to use the action cam, I would suggest that you use a tether on some of these things. I've seen these guys flipping out over how they're losing their GoPros on their surfboards and when they're rock climbing and stuff, but they don't tether shit down to anything. They just kind of clip it in and call it a day. There's tethers in there for a reason. The little cables that come in there. Use them. You know, save your stuff. Don't be foolish. Anyways, that's about it for right now for this one. Middle-aged guy with the bargain of the day. If you get a chance, please subscribe, like the video, all that other good stuff. And hopefully sometime this weekend, fingers crossed this weekend, I can get out and do some fishing and take the camera, you know, do a little film out there of me fishing, attempting to fish, whatever. And we'll see how it goes. But other than that, I'm still hanging in there. I had to put the 100 push-up thing on hold a little bit because it was putting a lot of stress on my foot and I really couldn't find a comfortable position. So what was happening was afterwards, my ankle was swelling up a lot and it was really hard to walk on like the next day and even into the second day after that. But as soon as I get this thing situated with the doctor, I'll be back on it again. And other than that, y'all have a good one. Thanks for checking me out. Peace.